Hello indie game fans, big month of significant content patches for your favorite indie games, so let's kick part 1 off with a bang. The fantastic Taiwanese 2D Souls-like platformer, Vigil the Longest Night, made my best indie games of the year list, releasing the Bounty of the Night update, which pumped up the volume. This added more than 40 new equipment and items, and as any Souls fan will tell you, weapon variety and builds is an essential part of such games, making it even more of a no-brainer if you have not picked this up. A hidden gem last year is the stylish roguelite West of Dead, starring none other than Hellboy himself, releasing the Bone Orchard update, which added new gameplay features like barrels, shrines, locking rooms and more, with various balancing changes to the systems and weapons in this, but no fancy trailer, so this will have to do. I mentioned the fantastic Deep Rock Galactic in my video on the best co-op titles as of 2021, where one of the key features of this game through early access and beyond is the constant free content patches that made it such that there was always something new, with New Frontiers launching last month. It added 2 entirely new planetary regions, variants and mutations of enemies, new milestones to accomplish, and a ton more content, showing exactly how to do indie games as a service right. While the aerial combat title, the Falconeer, did not take off in a major way, I do still think that it's worth a look, where the Hunter paid DLC added a new character class and flyable dragon, so something to check out if you love the base game. A wonderful surprise hit from last year was BPM Bullets Per Minute, being the first to market rhythm first-person shooter and cheekily using the assets from Epic's cancelled MOBA Paragon, where the OVERDRIVE update added 5 new playable characters, 3 new weapons, a new chapter and 2 new difficulties. If you have played this, you will know how great the rhythmic combat feels, so new characters and weapons will certainly add to the experience. If you, on the other hand, somehow have not gotten this but love first-person shooters, do take my advice and give this a shot. Another perhaps not so indie Taiwanese game makes the list, with Xuan-Yuan Sword 7 being notable since it made the jump to Steam, opening up to a larger audience, but the simply titled Major Patch did add more content. This added a new boss, a new chess minigame, and a new 50-level arena battle mode, all while the game was not in early access, so it deserves a special mention. An awesome hidden gem from last year is the roguelite platformer Fury Unleashed, where update 1.7 saw the interesting crossover with Crypt of the Necrodancer and SUPERHOT, allowing you to play as characters from those games, with the extra effort gone into translating some of those mechanics there into this game, which is wonderful to see.
District 2 is expanding, and high-rolling new corporate clients are yours for the taking.
Another simply titled patch is Embr, the biggest update, put plainly, adding a whole bunch of new stuff from new missions, outfits and more, and I'll leave you to the developer.
Tackle dangerous and deadly new security systems, and test your loyal crew of lifesavers in a new boss fight against dangerous new rival firm Fire. But don't listen to their award-winning advertising responder. They don't hold a candle to Embr's market value. It's time to cash in, because saving lives is bigger business than ever.
No fancy trailer for Aspera as well, but the Treat That Water update was released last month, turning their attention to a critical resource on the Red Planet. While it did have somewhat of a mixed reception at launch, the developers have been busy at work patching and updating it, so I think it's worth a look, and they even have a content roadmap up on Steam despite not being in early access. I love the look of Star Renegades since pixel art is my jam, and we finally get a nice trailer for one of their content patches named Total Lunarcy, which is the third after Enter the Dragoon and the Imperium Strikes Back, adding a new dungeon, behemoth, equipment, perks, cards and more. Pretty pleased to see Relic Hunters 0 remakes as well, since it is a remaster of a free action roguelite that I remember having fun with. I like the variety of characters and colourful visuals, and I have no idea how such a great game can be free, but kudos to the team and give it a go if you have not. Seems like ages ago, but we did celebrate the Lunar New Year here in Singapore last month, but the wobbly physics puzzle platformer Human Fall Flat did as well with the Lunar Lobby update. It added 7 areas inspired by Chinese mythology, where you need to reunite the 12 zodiac symbols, and also added some skins based on Chinese content creators, so it's interesting to see how this has taken off in another country. The roguelike RPG For the King was also a curiosity, being pretty good at translating the feel of a tabletop game into a strategy roguelite, which put out a paid DLC titled Lost Civilization. It added the new Jungle Falls realm, filled with its share of dangers like spiders and snakes, with 2 new playable characters in the Gladiator, and intriguingly, an astronomer as well. While the Survivalists is not so indie, coming from British developer Team 17, I think it's a wonderful entry in the survival game space, which released the farming update, which is as advertised. However, more than that, it allows you to tame wild animals as well, in addition to the monkeys from the base game, so I'm happy to see this get continued support, taking the #1 spot. For some of the best co-op experiences, check out this video linked above, and I will see you after the jump.